Hi students, today we are going to learn about the properties and values in styles. We have different properties like font, text, borders, background colors. Let's see all these. The first property is font property. Font sets all the font properties in one declaration. Font have different properties like font family, font size, font style and font weight. What is a font family? Font family of a text is set with a property called font family. The font family property should hold several font names. If the browser does not support the first font, it tries the next font and so on. More than one family is specified in a comma separated list. Start with the font you want and end with a generic family to let the browser pick a similar font in the generic family if no other fonts are available. What is a generic family? A group of font families with a similar look are called generic family. Font family is a specific font family. See the syntax. Font family is a property name and with a value family name followed by generic family. If I want to specify more than one family names, then I can provide it with separated comma list. Font family name is Times New Roman. If it doesn't match, then it goes for the next font, that is Times. If it doesn't with the Times, then it goes for the next and so on. If nothing is matched, then it will go for generic family. Let's see the example for this family. This is our sample program. Here I have taken font family colon, property name is font family colon followed with a value script empty bold. Let's see the output of this. This is the output of this font family. As I said, we can provide more number of font family names with a comma. Here I am taking another value Arial black. It assigns this value when the first value is not supported by the browser. See the output for the script font family. Here this is script font family. If the browser doesn't specify this, then it go for Arial black. This is Arial black. If you observe that here this font family doesn't match with this value, then it go for the next one. If this is also not matched, then it go for another value. This is Times New Roman. If nothing is matched, then it will go for generic. This is about font family property. Next type of property is font style. This property is mostly used to specify italic text. These properties have three values like normal, italic, oblique. The text shown in normally with normal value and italics with italic value and leaning with oblique value. For that we need a property called font style. How many values when we can assign for this style property? Three values. Normal, italic, oblique. This is the example for this font style. Font style is a property with a value normal. Let's see the example for this. This is the sample program for a font style, and this is the output for this program in 3 different styles with normal style, italic and oblique style. The next property in font is font size. We can set the size of the text by using font size property. Sizes can be absolute or relative. If we doesn't specify a font size, the default font size of normal text like paragraphs is 16 pixel. Font size with values like a small, medium, large, pixels and percentage. Here in this example I have taken font size as 40 pixel. This is our program. (14 pixel). These are the font sizes. I have taken H1 size as 40 pixel and H2 size as 70 pixel and the paragraph as 14 pixel. I didn't specify the last paragraph, another paragraph. This takes the default pixels. Okay. This is about font size. Next, go for the next property, that is font weight. Font weight property specifies the weight of a font. These have values like normal, bold, bolder, lighter. Let's run this example. Normal with the font weight as normal. Next, light with light value. Thick. White, thicker. Bold. This is the output of font weight with the normal lighter, bold and bolder. The text size is set to different weights. This is about font weight. And the next property is background and colors. Here we can set different backgrounds. For that we use background property with like background color, image and repeat. The background color property specifies the background color of an element. In CSS, color is most often specified by color name or hexa value or with an RGB value. A valued color name is we can provide directly a color name, red, blue, green, so on like this. A hexadecimal value is like a combination of alphanumeric values, hash. Here in this example I have given hash FF0000, and RBG value also can be assigned with RBG of values to 55000. The syntax for this is background color is a property and with value like color name or hexa value or RGB value. Here in this example I have taken color name and hexadecimal values. Background color light blue, background color colon FF0000. Let's see the example for this background properties. Let's remove all these. The property name is background. We have seen these properties in a previous classes of like types of cascading style sheets and with the element selectors we have seen it. Body property name is background. Powder blue. H1. Here I have taken two colors. One is powder blue and the other one is green. Green is for H1 and powder blue is for background. Let's see the example. This is our background color property. I have given background color as powder blue and the H1 as green. See here. And the next type of property is background image. If we want to specify image as the background to our web page, then we use a property called background image. Background image property specifies an image to use as background of an element. By default, the image is repeated, so it covers the entire element. Background image, URL, URL name. Here in this example, background image URL, I have taken mylogo.gif. Let's see the example for this. Property name is background image colon URL logo.png. Let's see the property. This is the program for this background image. Background image URL equals to logo.png. Here I have taken our college logo. By default it is in repeat mode, so that the entire page is covered with image. Let's see the output for this. This is the output. Here the image is covered with the entire page. And the next repeat. By default, the background image property repeats an image both horizontally and vertically. Some images should be repeated only horizontally or vertically, or will look strange. If we want the image to repeat only horizontally, then set the background image as a repeat property. Background repeat with the value repeat of x. If I want to represent vertically, then set background repeat comma y. Let's run this program. This is the program for a background image repeat with y-axis. That means that horizontally image will appear on the page. This is image repetition with y-axis. If I want it with x-axis horizontally, then I should place repeat instead of y. I am taking x. This is x-axis horizontally on a web page. If I doesn't want either x-axis nor y-axis, then go for no repeat. Then the image is appeared like this, entire page. Next properties are text properties. We also have different types of properties and values for the text, like color property, alignment property, decoration properties, indent properties and transform properties. Let's see the first property, that is text color property. Text color property is used to set the color of the text. The default text color of the page is defined in the body selector. We can provide the color value in three ways. As background, how we set the background color name with three values. Similarly, here the text color also can be specified with three values with the property color, color name, or else hexadecimal value or RGB value. Let's see the example for this. Name of the property is color colon value. This is the output of text color. I have given the text color H1 as green and the body color as red. Okay. Interchange these values. Okay. We can assign the value with a hexadecimal value also. Hash FF00. Yes. Or by RGB 0, 0, 250. Okay. See the next property. Next property is text alignment. For aligning the text, we use text alignment property. Text alignment property is used to set the horizontal alignment of a text. We can assign several values for this text align property like center, left, right and justify. As we all know that left begins from the left side of our page, center is the center of the page and the right from the rightmost corner of the page. A text can be left or right align, center or justify. When the text align property is set to justify, each line is stretched so that every line has equal width and the left right margins are straight. H2 property name is text align. Center with left and with the right. These are the text alignment properties. H1 with the left alignment. The text that for H1 is Search for College for Women, and the H2 is center align. H3 is right align. This is the output of this text alignment property. And the next property is text decoration. The text decoration property is used to set or remove decorations from the text. The value text decoration is none is often used to remove underlines from links. Syntax for this is text decoration is the property name with values like none, underline, overline, line through. Let's see the example for H1 text decoration with value, overline, and H2 with the line through. And H3 with underline, the output of text decoration is like this. H1 with the value overline, H2 with the line through, H3 with the this is the output of this program. H1 with overline, H2 with line through, H3 with underline. Next property is The text transformation property is used to specify uppercase and lowercase letters in a text. It can be used to turn everything into uppercase or lowercase or capitalize the first letter of each word. For that we use a property text transform with values uppercase, lowercase and capitalize. Let's see the output for this program. I have taken H1 transform as uppercase, H1 as lowercase, H2 as uppercase. Hello world. Here for text 2 I have taken uppercase. That means the Sierra College for Women should be appeared in uppercase values. And for H1 I have taken lowercase. So this is the output of our program. H1 with lowercase, H2 with uppercase. I didn't specify H3. This is about text transformation. Next one is text indentation. The text indent property is used to specify indentation of the first line of a text with values like length and percentage. Let's see the program for this. Property is letter spacing with -3 pixels and H2 with -3 pixels. Yes, if you observe this, I have given letter spacing for these indentations. Letter spacing for H2 is 3 pixel and H1 is -3 pixel. Yes. About text indentation. Next one is border boxes. Border properties with color, style, width, height. We can set the height and width of an element. Border color sets the color for 4 borders and the style for borders. Thickness of the border is indicated with width. This is about border color. Border color property is used to set color of 4 borders. Border property can have from 1 to 4 values, either from top border, right border, bottom border and left border. We can specify this color with 3 values like name, hexa value and RPG. Next property is border style property. Style property specifies what kind of border to be displayed. For that we have several values like dotted, dash, solid, double, groove, rigid, none. Style property, border style property with value either dotted, dash, solid, double, groove can be taken. Here I have taken as solid. Let's see the program for these borders. This is the program for border. And the output for this is this. This border style with dotted line, this is dashed line, solid line, double line, groove, ridge. You can also specify the width of 4 borders with values thin, thick, medium. For that program, this is the program. I have specified the border with the thin and thick, H1 with thin and div with thick. Let's see the output. This is the output of our program. H1 with thin border, div with thick border. Can specify the height and width of the border also. For that we use height and width properties with some values. This is the program for that, and the output of the program is like this. And the next type of properties are margin. We can generate space around the elements using margin properties with top, right, bottom and left. We can specify the margin values with percentage or with pixels like 100 pixel or 100%, 5%, like this. The output of this margin program is this. Let's run this program. So this is our program. This is our program. For that output is this. This is the output of our margin properties. Summary. Regarding the properties and values, till now we have discussed about various properties and values that are used in styles. Font properties with font family, size, style, weight, and the background properties like background color, image. Image can be repeated either in x-axis and y-axis, and the text properties like alignment, color, decoration, transformation and indentations. And a transformation we use either uppercase values or lowercase values. Alignment properties aligns either center, left, right or margin. Color can be assigned values with 3 values directly by color name or hexadecimal value or RBG value. And the border properties like width, height, and the last one is about margins. We can specify the spacing of an element with margin properties. This is about properties and values. Thank you.